ActRaiser was a cult classic, but the same cannot be said of its sequel, ActRaiser 2. The game featured increased difficulty and more emphasis on action stages, and by more emphasis, I mean that they were the only part of the game. Yes, the sequel got rid of the godsend portion of the game, leaving little to differentiate itself from other similar side-scrolling action platformers of the time. The game's levels were based around the 7 deadly sins, and the religious overtones were much more upfront than in its predecessor. At the time of this recording, I have yet to play the sequel, but if the game's score is anything at all like the original, then consider me sold. As we move on to Marana, this game is approaching its final acts. I look forward to your continued feedback. Hey ladies and gents, Game Rhythm here with another Let's Play ActRaiser. Now last time we took care of Aitos, the whiny place, and this time we're taking care of Marana, the island. So... what should I do? I know exactly what I'm going to do for you. Okay. As long as we just look at a lot of that, he will be able to live again. I'm not ready. But I'll be with you, you know. You know. That's so much easier than any other voice I've done. I swear. But Marana. So Marana is the island area, and it starts out very marshy. It's very much a marsh. I can't hear thing, but oh well, I think I know what the music is in this area. It's nothing you haven't heard before. So, I don't know, Marana's action stage is kind of forgettable to me. I don't know why. Like, I know exactly what it was, but unlike, say, the last area of Aitos, where it's like, hey, you're freaking riding on a chariot carried by 2 white eagles. Or, like, I don't know, say, North Wall. Each stage of North Wall has excellent, excellent music. But this one just kind of, I don't know, it's just kind of there. It's kind of like, here's this action stage, enjoy. I don't know, it's just not, it's just not that special to me compared to some of the other ones. And I also tend to forget the layout of this one too, because of how forgettable I find everything to be. But it's not that terrible, I suppose. And checkpoint. And then you got these guys here that I don't like the rocks, or the guys that jump into you. You get, like, you duck in the center of their range, they can't hit you at all. But it's like here, you can see he jumps straight over me, and I can just wail on him whenever he gets to my side. But I do have most of the things in this area memorized. I have to say that most of the things. I know exactly where all the health is, and where all the items are. I say that, but watch someone be like, "Hey, you missed one." But that's not what I'm going for here. So it doesn't really matter if I miss one. And boss time. Now this boss is really annoying if you don't just use Stardust. But the problem is, if you use Stardust, you're risking the fact that, hey, the only place that you can hit him in is that tiny little mouth that he has. So, I don't know. You can see I've used Stardust 4 times now, and I've only gotten his health bar down to exactly where mine is. And another problem is that his tentacle thing there follows you. So, if you really want to beat him, my suggestion is to... first off, don't get destroyed by his vine. And second, I would actually say that you want to go over all the way over this way, to the edge of his vine's range, jump over it, and then run back, and then just start doing this until the vine gets back. And there we go. That's actually one of the more unique bosses in the game, now that I think about it. Because there aren't very many bosses that are like so stationary. It's almost like something you'd expect to see in a game like Contra. Not really much for that in a game like this, though. But here we are in Marana, and you can see it's very much a tropical island. And, well, people here are kind of whiny, but not... Actually, no, they're not really that whiny at all. What am I talking about? They're like, please shape the land so that we can't, like, so that we can actually build. And that's it. That's all they ask for. So, I'm gonna go ahead and, do that. Sorry. I nearly burped there. I just ate breakfast. Yummy. But now that I've destroyed the trees, they can move on. And I don't know. I find Marana to be kind of meh as a place. Like, I think the storyline is kind of cool for it, but other than that, it's just kind of there. They're one of the few people that you need to use the wheat offering for. I think you have to do that for the last area too, so I might as well get another wheat offering whenever I get a chance off screen. But over here, this is actually part of a puzzle that you're supposed to do later, but I'm going to go ahead and do it now. Because people in Marana learn how to go across land too, or go across the sea. How did I make that mistake? They also can't destroy monsters' lairs until they have at least 10 people on the island, go figure. But as soon as they're done building here, they're going to start sealing that monster's lair. And I really hate dealing with the monsters here because they're so close together. Now there's... I suppose I should go ahead and get rid of the stuff down south first, but... Strange bows. Okay. Unexpected, huh? They would like to extend the town. Now here's a moment where you have to use Earthquake, actually. As surprising as it is. Please, destroy all our houses so that we can build more houses. And that's more or less what they ask you to do. Look at that top-notch animation. Alright, from here on out, it's pretty much the straightforward build and build and build until you have destroyed all the monsters. So I'm going to go ahead and speed this part up. And this is actually the storyline. A temple appears and monsters are trying to destroy it. And that worries them. I mean, ignoring the fact that they can't destroy this Greek temple in the middle of everything anyway. What is a Greek temple doing in the middle of a tropical island anyway? I'm pretty sure the Greeks... I don't know, I'm pretty sure the... Oh wait, what am I talking about? No, the Mediterranean area is definitely not tropical. Oh. Huh. So they're really not at all like the people of Lytos. The people of Lytos ask you to do such mundane things as make the wind blow so that they can continue to build windmills instead of, like, fields of wheat or mansions like most normal people do whenever they need like food and stuff. But no, they're more intent on self-reliance. I gotta hand it to them. They're like, yeah, our god exists, but I mean, he's a busy guy. He's the god of the entire world, not just us. So he's gonna be taking care of the entire world. So anything that we can do on our own, we should probably do on our own. I can respect that. Alright, this is what I was waiting for. Medicinal herbs. So basically that's the cure for the plague in Cassandora. And you bring that and Cassandora can continue building up to their max population. So, yeah. Alright. Now that they've gone and destroyed all of that, I'm going to go ahead and direct them towards this last monster's lair. And while it's still fresh on my mind, I like how that person landed like in the middle of the water. While it's still fresh on my mind, it's important that you take an offering now. I mean, obviously, you're playing along with me, right? I mean, what would be the point? Why would we call it Let's Play? Why wouldn't it be called Watch Me Play, or Let Me Play, or something like that, if, you know. But, did I get everything? Oh, I know what it is, I know what it is. I have to use one of these before I can, yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and use 2 bombs, because, fuck bombs. That way I can get this medicinal herb, which is really the only thing that I actually have to get. What? Alright, so the whole story, as you've guessed, is that the temple is drawing people away. And, more or less, evil people die. But really, it's just... I mean, you can let them build up to the max max population while this is all while they're evil, and it still will count for you. So I'm going to go ahead and let them do that. Of course, it's going to be an off-screen thing. Look at their evil faces. Kind of reminds me of the ghosts in Pokemon, like the ghosts whenever you don't have the Silph Scope. You can't, like, see through them. Alright, so the people have stopped building here, but instead of going straight to the boss, I'm going to go to Cassandora, and I'm going to go ahead and take care of them really quick. What do they have to tell me? Oh. 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 That thing I already knew. That's what they're telling me. So you give them the herb, and no, people are no longer afflicted by the plague, and they can just continue building happily like nothing ever happened. So with that said and done, I'm going to go ahead and let them build. Oh yeah, they find an ancient tablet under the rock. That's like the entire point of this side quest. You give them the herb and they find a tablet that you actually take to Morana, and the people there will use it. And they found the tablet over here under this rock, and this rock is suspiciously placed in the exact spot where a tree that I destroyed earlier was, on the island of the corresponding shape, and they find something in that spot. They go there on their own initiative, by the way. You don't have to direct them there. And that's like the entire story behind it. Alright, and with this population maxed out, I'm going to go ahead and get some stuff off screen and then meet you back in the Sky Palace area to fight the monsters. Alright, and now without further ado, let us fight. The bugs we do the monsters in the area, people that are be very evil. The box are you ready? May luck be with you. You wanna fight? Alright. So the temple, with the easiest boss in the game, once you figure out his pattern. And other than that, I mean, it's kind of a straightforward place. I like it because of the aforementioned easy boss, who's the only one I consistently take almost no damage from. But that's not quite the same story with these statue heads on the wall. But I mean, I like this place. It's got a pretty cool aesthetic, very Eastern feeling, actually, kind of. I mean, And here you have a choice of going either right or left. They both go to the same place. I think the right path is easier. So I'm going to go right. And you're just dodging platforms. Ah! At least until that guy decides to attack you. And then some Grim Reapers that are tough. Not unbeatable, but tough. And I'm just going to ignore them, because I'm a kind of a pushover in that way. And you can see there's... oh gosh! Ah! Extra life. You gotta jump just the right time to get back on the platform. I could technically turn around and go the other way, I think, but it's too late for that. I think they both meet up here in the middle anyway. Wow, I thought the Reapers took more hits than that to kill. Oh. Oh gosh. I'm being terrible at the game right now. Is it boss time already? Good lord. Okay, so this guy, all you have to do is that. Over and over. And he will never hit you. And that's the only thing that's somewhat tricky to do. And now that I've shown you how to hit and do him normally, I'm just going to kill him with Star Dust, because I seriously do not feel like sitting here for this long. That's for the thing coming up soon. So the bug, I know, is unexpected, but people in Mirage have something to tell you. You want to fight? Cultivating the land of Mirage was a difficult task for us. No matter how many homes we seemed to build, monsters came and destroyed them. Yeah, that earthquake you asked for after you built like 2 houses didn't have anything to do with it. In the midst of our troubles, a man of eloquence appeared. He assured us that by becoming the monster's followers, trouble and hardship would be eliminated from our lives. Alas, we were deceived by his words. So you're saying that someone with big fancy words started a new religion, and everyone followed it, and then you found out, and then you're really apologetic to your old religion because you found out your new religion was fake. I'm gonna let that one sit. Just let that sit. So after that, I don't think they have any more to build. Oh no, they have a little more to build. Alright, so let's see how much more they have to build. Not much, apparently. Okay, with that done, all that's left to do is go ahead and give them this. Where is it? Oh, I never took it from the people of Marana. Hang on, I'll be right back. Bird-shaped island. Wonder where that could be. Uh-huh, that's what I thought. They're going to investigate the bird-shaped island because of what's on the tablet that was found in the middle of a desert that is separated from here by mountains. I don't know how long it's been since Tanjira, the big bad, killed all the people that used to live in this world, but I don't know if it was long enough for there to be a random non-volcanic mountain range over there. So, I mean, I guess your ancestors were wicked rock mountain climbers. Yay! Yay! They're so slow. Look at them, they're so slow. Why so slow? Hurry up. Hurry up. Go faster. Let's go faster. You know, I wonder. I'm curious about this, because so far there's like only one thing I've used it for. And... of course that doesn't work. Why would it work? And they just slowly walk back to the temple. Look at us so slow. It's okay though. It's okay, because what you guys are going to give me next is awesome. Sort of. Discovered the Master's magic on the island northeast of here. Alright, so that gives us a new magic spell. Magical Aura. It's okay. Once again, it's not Stardust, but it's okay. Alright everyone, with all that said and done, I will see you on the next episode of Let's Play ActRaiser, where we will be tackling the final sim area of the game, North Wall. Later.